Hello everyone. In this video, we will see how to import Excel data into our Access database. To do that, we have to, let's say we are here in the Home tab. This is the table we just have created. Okay, I'm just quickly closing this. Then we must be inside the Excel external data. If you are in some of the other tabs, just go to the external data inside here. In the external data, as we want to import, we have to look for the links inside the import and links. So click on new data source, then from file, as I need to import an Excel file, so I'll click on the Excel inside this group to launch the get external data Excel spreadsheet feature, and make sure this import the source data into a new table in the current database option is selected. So it says that if the specified table does not exist, Access will create it. So if it does exists already, so Access might override its contents with the imported data. So this is what we need. Let's browse it, and I have one data here. I need to import this data. So I'll select this, then click open, and then I'll click OK to open the import. Okay, so this is how we used to import it. Now ensure that in the import spreadsheet visa dialog box, ensure that the first row contains column headings checkbox is checked to indicate to access that column headings should exist in the Excel file. Okay, all the column headings like CID, first name, last name, street. Okay, they should remain in there. And here these are the field names as well. So we will have all the field name, CID, first name, last name up to phone, as you see, will be imported from the Excel along with the data stored in the row format in the worksheet. Then we can modify the field names later in Access. So let's click next and ensure that the CID, I'll make sure the CID is displayed in the field name box here. In the field option, then I will select the indexed arrow, then I will select no duplicate, so this must act as a primary key here as we have seen earlier. Then data type, I'm not going to change in anything inside here. Then I'll click next to go next. Now here the CID field will become the primary key in the table, and it needs to have a unique identifier, so that that is why we change the property to no duplicates. Now I will, let's say, choose my own primary key option, and I'll make sure that CID field is selected. The next I will go next. I don't want any change here. Then in the final screen of the import spreadsheet wizard, it will ask to name our table. So I may select the name like this, or if you want to change it, you can change it as well. So let's click on finish to accept the clients as the table name. Now a dialog box opens like this, which prompts us to save the steps. It want to save the steps of this import to use again. If this data that it is to be collected in Excel and updated to database on a regular basis, saving the import steps would save time. Okay, so here I don't want to save all the import steps. I'll just go step by step on my own. I don't want to save all this. So I'm not going to select this to save the imports. Rather, I'll close this, and our new table will display in the navigation pane of the blank database. This is how. So this is our data from the Excel sheet. Which Excel sheet? Let me show it to you. So this is the Excel sheet I had. Okay, so from this Excel sheet, I fetched all of my data into the Access here. See, it's interesting, right? So now let's it's in the datasheet view here. So if you want to go to the design view, you can go like this to see all the fields as well as their properties as well. Okay, And let's move to the datasheet view again, and it's saved, and let me close the table. Okay, this is how you import the Excel data into your Access.